Hello, Katja here, and welcome to this tutorial of 3 ATC cards. Artist trading cards are gorgeous to create and to share and trade with your friends. Here I have some thick board in the sizes of ATC, and I'm thinking to do some layers of the wooden pieces from canvases. And I have some 3D matte gel, and I will start to glue these wooden pieces like some extra texture for these ATC cards. I'm using a spatula to glue the wooden pieces and I take a really big piece, so I'm sure it will stay. I'm using the 3D matte gel, but the 3D gloss gel worked fine also. And here I check my embellishment. I have some embellishments from Finnabair also, so I will see that it will work out because I want my embellishment be on the top of the wooden pieces. So I do the same with the other two. I'm not doing the exactly same composition. It's similar. And be sure to like this video. Please like it, share it, and please leave a comment. It will be wonderful, and I read all the comments, and so let me know what you think. And here I'm adding some extra 3D matte gel all around the wooden pieces because I got the idea that I can add some texture to the ATC cards. So I have here a set of glass beads from Finnabair, and there are different colors of beads. And right now I doesn't mind what color I pick because I'm thinking that I will paint over them. So where I have the 3D matte gel, I'm sprinkled some beads a little bit carefully. It's so easy that they all get all around you and on the floor and everywhere. So I sprinkle that on the wooden pieces to give some extra texture to my project. I also have some micro beads, and these are black micro beads, and they are also to give more texture all around it. And you see I'm adding even a little bit more, and also on the wooden pieces I'm adding a little bit more 3D matte gel because I want to give it even more texture. Yes, and I also have a set with mica flakes in different colors, and here I'm adding some mica flakes, and they are gorgeously in the flakes form, so I'm adding them on the wooden pieces like extra interest. I'm thinking to paint over them also, but these kind of flakes and beads and like that, it's right now on these ATC cards, I'm thinking that they will give the extra texture to the project. Yeah, and I'm adding even a little bit more of the beads, and now my table is full of different kind of beads. I also add some micro beads and pearls beads in these small glass bottles. I want to have them like as a decoration for my project. When everything is dry, I will have some impasto paints in the shade of linen It's very discreet beige active color, and I'm adding a little bit of water on the paint because I want to cover basically, and sometimes the impasto paints is very thick, and that's a good. I love that effect. And if you think it's too thick, it's only add a little bit water on it, and it's working fine. Now I have the acrylic sparks from Finn. It's a chest of gold. It's a gorgeous metallic and sparkly color with a lot of mica powder in it. And I have some sea stars, I think the name is. Anyway, I paint my decoration with this chest of gold color, and it's just look amazing, I think. And paint the decorations. I will have like a sea theme on my ATC cards. Now I have the 3D matte gel again, and it's time for gluing my decoration. Metallic embellishments, and in the middle I will have like my focal point. I have even more decorations, so I will add almost the same composition on all of them. So these big embellishments will be where I will have my focus point. And adding my paste with the spatula. So I add my decoration, also having some leaves. I want to do some layering because I believe layering make the projects more interesting. And these gorgeous leaves, they are rusty and grungy also, and I believe they come from the sea where they have get the grungy look and rusty look. So my city theme here is that they have been under the sea. So I still do the layering of embellishments and try to also add some embellishments over the wooden pieces. And I try to find some balance on them. Like the chest of gold gives these ATC cards like and the leaves like the shape of three. Finnabair have the gorgeous impasto paints, and here I have the Mediterranean. It's a light blue, almost like a baby blue color, and I'm painting some parts of the background on the top of the linen. A little bit sloppy, so I'm painting. I also have some jade color, and I took the colors near their own family. Doesn't want to give them so much colorful effect. I want to have the colors like from the same family. And here I have the liquid acrylic paint in emerald, and under the sea there are some emerald projects, emerald details. So I'm adding the emerald closest to some embellishment and spraying some water, and the water let color flow more naturally. And I love that effect. And I simply take a little bit color from the bottle. Be careful, it's a little bit bad idea by taking the brush into the bottle. It's so easy that will fall down on the table, and I will never learn this. It's like that. So take care if you're doing like me. Then I will have the ultramarine from Finn in the liquid acrylic paint, really blue, summery blue, with summer feeling and sea feeling. So I'm adding the blue, and I really like how the linen that is matte and the more glossy liquid acrylic paint, how they work together. Now I have a little bit of the white heavy gesso, and we paint carefully, and I will have only little bit of the heavy gesso to whiten it up and to make a little bit contrast to the paint. So I'm carefully dry brushing, and I have a pretty much a big brush, and painting over it so it will be more matching each other better, I think. Dry brushing, and it's important to not have so much paint. I'm using my hand as a palette, but you can also use like a napkin or a bit of paper, anything if you like. So I'm doing that with all these 3 ATC cards. And I think they match really well together, and it looks like the sea theme. I have now some seashells and the bottles. I'm trying out how I will glue them, but I pretty fast find the 3D matte, the 3 shells, and I will glue them with regular glue. You can use your favorite glue, and you can still use some medium if you like. I also have some roots. Now they are in the blue color, so on the screen it's a little bit difficult to see what I'm doing now, but it's blue shaded roots, and I will add them like a feeling of the seagrass, I believe, and it's a little bit tricky to find how the grass will be like, but I don't want to have too much, so it will be overwhelming. I want it to match pretty well for this project. I have now some gold bead micro beads, and I think that will be perfect to match the bottle that will be staying on each card. So I sprinkle a little bit on some places. I can even sprinkle with my glue. You can use some paste or something. And when everything is dried, I will have some sparks color again. Yeah, I highlight a little bit with the unicorn's hair. It's a beautiful color and work perfect for highlighting things on your project. And I think that's make a gorgeous interest to the really matte background with the impasto paints. And I will finish up my ATC cards, and I hope that you enjoy this tutorial by me, Katja. And yes, leave a comment, give a thumbs up, and please share the video with your friends if you like it. I love working with the Finnabair products, And let me know, what products do you love the most of all the products? Of course, my ATC cards will have a title. Yes, I have some small titles and I'm adding them on the seashells. And these will be like a sunshine treasure ATC cards. Just love them. And on the top now I will have some glue, and there's some of the turquoise or bluish microbeads like my treasure. And I wish you well, stay safe, and have a great summer to you all. And see you soon again in the next tutorial. Bye bye. See you around.